Oh, did it just show? Sick. What's up, guys? Today we'll be playing Devil May Cry 4 as Virgil, one of the most OP characters ever, in my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoy.
The Order of the Sword, huh? They worship a demon as a god. Just what are your true intentions?
Alright, mission start. I've already completed 3 missions so far just to get the feel for Virgil again. I haven't played as Virgil since Devil May Cry 3, but personally that was my favorite. I have played the original Devil May Cry. I have also played Devil May Cry 2, as well as 3. You know, between those 3, I would have to say the second was really good, but the third was the best just because you could play as alternate characters. I think you could play as other characters in 2. I never really got around to it, but I really enjoyed 3. As far as Devil May Cry 4 goes, it's really good so far. I've played through some of the campaign as Nero, and I have yet to play as Dante, but he, of course, is classic, is always great to play as. His style as well as his sarcastic nature is awesome. But for those of you who are interested in knowing, I have not played the newest version of Devil May Cry. I'm not really sure what it's about. I wasn't sold on Dante's character. It seemed kind of off-putting for me. So I mean, I really don't have much information on that, but it seemed like it was for most people, just not really my style. But this game is really fun, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Show me your
Okay, well, as you can see, I am not the best at this, but I do thoroughly enjoy this game. Still learning Virgil in the new way, but I do like how he has alternate weapons to use. It's super cool. Whoever joined, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. It's super cool of you. Appreciate it. As far as the game goes, I'm just going to continue on, see what we can do. I've already done the first 3 missions for those of you who've just joined. It is fun. It is kind of difficult to get the new style down. It's a little different than PS2 days, but fun nonetheless. So I hope you enjoy. Apparently, I am absolute trash at this. So we're gonna give it one more try. Third time's the charm. Or third time is complete and utter failure once again. We will see. Finally. Third time was the charm, I guess. Seven seconds left on the clock. That's not too bad. However, the other two failures, that was bad. In the words of one of my really good PlayStation friends, Weapon X 420, get good news. So far I've been playing this game. I really like the story behind it. I don't want to give any, too many details, any spoilers or anything like that. I think I kind of already did. If you didn't know, Dante is in this game, obviously because his brother is in this game, Virgil. But the story is quite compelling. If you play Devil May Cry 3, you know the story left off with them ultimately killing their father for the power of the demon souls to become, either full-blooded human or full demon, in which I believe Dante kept that from happening by destroying it. So him and his brother are both still half demon. This game kind of focuses around a new character, Nero, and he's part of an angel society or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on what it's all about. I haven't played through the entire story yet. But once I found out I could play as Virgil, I kind of put it on hold so I could play as him because it's my favorite character. So, yeah, so far it's really cool. The first cutscene just shows him walking into the town and toward the temple that is now ran by the organization. I really don't remember the name. It escapes me, but it's really fun and it's cool how you kind of see the demon side of it, and then in 4 they show you that there is an alternative to just being a demon, that there are indeed angels. So as we progress through the story, you will see the angels and what they look like, what some of their abilities are, and I have to say that they are worthy adversaries. So once again, thanks for tuning in and experiencing this game as I do. It's really cool.
You think you stand a chance?
Well, first boss fight was a success. That's it's always a good thing. Can't do a secret mission though. Don't ask me to do that. But as far as I know, there's really no backstory to that creature. I haven't seen any lore or seen any videos where people explain where these demonic presences come from. I know that there is a presence on this in this realm, if you will, that has been activated by one of the angel's researchers. So I'm starting to think that maybe he's the cause for what's going on, but like I said, I haven't finished the story as Nero, so I'm not really sure, or Nero, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. As far as I know, and we should meet this character later on, probably not too much further along in the story, that we will start meeting these angels and how they are a part of the story, but when he does appear, I will go ahead and explain a little bit more about him. Once again, thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. It's really, really cool. I don't really do videos that much. I tried to get into it a while ago, but I think that I'm probably going to start doing it a lot more as more games come out in 2018, the ones I want to play and things of that nature. I'm always down to do a video and give you an honest opinion on, what I think of it, give you a little backstory on it. But once again, thank you for supporting. So I have absolutely no control over what it locks onto. When you play as Nero, it's the same way. Like, you have to just do the best you can and hope that it goes in the order you need it to. It really sucks. So this usually takes a good while for pretty much no reason. But looks like I got it until I messed it up right there. Oh wow. So you just gotta kind of hope that it locks onto the one you need. As you can see, it keeps locking onto the lower one. Why? I don't know. That's just how it works. And in this part, you can't rotate the camera. The camera does not help aim it at all. Tried. Just really frustrating at times. There we go. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Leave it to Devil May Cry. What's the hardest stuff ever? There it is. And we're done. We're not doing that anymore. No! Oh my god, that was almost terrible. Okay. After an hour and a half of jumping on blue orb thingies, I think we can actually progress now. What's behind door number 2? Oh, there was an orb here. It might not be on this storyline. Alright, almost have max focus. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know how. I guess not. It has to be... Okay, yeah, there we go. So, in the top left corner, you'll see that there's like this pulsating purple orb and a bar. When the bar is full, that's your focus bar. So basically, when it's full, you deal a little bit more damage, and you can use it with the devil form, which you activate with L1, and it's the weird purple S-looking orbs at the bottom of your health bar. So when those two work together, you can do certain skill combinations, and one that I'm trying to do is Judgment Cut End. This one, it looks awesome. It looks like it would do a ton of DPS. I'm trying to maybe get that done on a boss, you know, finish off that way. It looks awesome. And it's pretty hard to execute because Judgment is actually a power all within itself. Not hard to do. One of my favorites, as well as this combo here. Love this combo. Yamato combo C. But Judgment Cut by far has always been my favorite attack. Not really sure why, other than it looks like he bends, you know, time and space. But I want to use that ending attack on a boss. It's been my goal since I saw it when I first started playing, you know, trying to get the skills up and everything else so I can maintain my way through the story. I don't really care much about, you know, the other weapons. They're cool. Beowulf was introduced in Devil May Cry 3, but Yamato's always been my favorite weapon, so if you're asking, why don't you cycle through and, you know, it'll help your rank bar, you're not wrong. But cutscene, so go ahead and enjoy.
Show me your motivation.
Okay, if you just noticed when we walk in here, there's a giant picture on the back wall of the temple. This is the leader of the angels, if you will. Like I said, I'm a little in the dark, but the leader, they refer to him as His Highness. Like, you know, everybody answers to him. He's kind of a big deal. But as far as I know, I have not fought him yet. I have only fought one of the angels, and it was one of the most difficult fights I had to do. He's kind of your mentor, in a sense, for Nero. Like I said, playing as Virgil, so I'm not sure how this is going to tie in. But I'm sure we will find out soon enough what Virgil is after, what he's looking for in this town. And, you know, it might even just be his brother Dante. Dante is heavy in this game, too. As you saw, we fought him at the beginning of, as the tutorial, but he does make appearances with Nero, and you do fight him as Nero at least twice. He's not as radical of a character as he was in Devil May Cry 3, but nonetheless important. Actually, I think... Okay, yeah, I think I have to wait until we go to the mission screen, but there is plenty of bio on the characters and who they are. I've unlocked quite a few of them, including the alternate characters you can play as. An example, Virgil. You can play as Lady in this, which is really cool. Trish, and I believe you can play as Dante as well. I have yet to get to that part, but I'm pretty stoked on it. You know, it'd be great to use Ebony and Ivory again. My favorite style in Devil May Cry 3 as Dante was Gunslinger. I know a lot of people had different styles. You know, there was Trickster, there was a few others than just that even. You know, there was a lot of different ways to play that game, so a lot of places to spend your orbs and up your playing skills and whatnot. As you can see in the game, this gentleman is referenced a lot. He's on the wall right here. You know, he's everywhere. I'm not really sure. And as always, what is Devil May Cry without the corny fight music, you know? I say corny in a good way. I do like it quite a bit. It always brings an interesting taste to it. Oh no. If this is the challenge I'm thinking of, it's pretty difficult. Oh no, just kill some guys? Oh, I got that already. Oh, we got one. Touch teleport. Didn't work. Alright, onward we press. That is quite the divot in the floor. Might want to hire someone to come fix your floor, guy. Pretty messed up. Oh, look at this. Ah. Oh yeah, okay. More jumping, yay! Only way through. Ooh, ouch. Oh, dang, we gotta do it again. Good thing I got all day. Perfect. Part of the reason I think that Virgil is such a great character is his fighting style. I like that he has Yamoto in the first place. I love katanas. I think one of the most interesting parts is that he doesn't really use the blade of Yamoto that much. It's usually the hilt. It takes a certain combination to actually pull out Yamoto from the hilt, which I've always found to be interesting, to say the least. Whoever just joined, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support, and of course those of you who have stuck around. Feel free to laugh at me. I'm laughing at myself right now. I'm having a hard time with these jump puzzles. They're killing me. But thanks for joining, and always thanks for the support. But as I was saying, I really like Virgil's fighting style with Yamoto. It's always been really cool with how he doesn't really take the blade out a lot. He uses the hilt for some of his main attacks. It does take a certain combination for him to decide that, okay, I think I'm actually going to hurt you now. And Yamoto has some of, in my opinion, some of the most OP combos in the game. It does really good DPS, you know, with the slashing and the judgment cut, all that. It's amazing. So alright, let's see how many times I'll fail it this time. Let's see, we're on try number 2, I think. Always stick that. Another viewer. Well, thank you very much for joining. We're playing Devil May Cry 4. I'm sure the description probably lets you know. But I don't know if I can do this jump puzzle. This is crazy. Yeah, stuck on this part, just getting let down, myself down. My mother would be very disappointed. Alright, we'll give it another go. His jumping is kind of weird with the way the puzzle is. He jumps into the ceiling. I'm not really sure how to avoid that. With Nero, it's a little different how he jumps. He uses his arm, so gravity tends to pull him down. I'm not really sure how to get past this. As you can see, every time I do that third jump, I do end up hitting the ceiling. Not sure if there's another way around it. Yeah, I don't think so. Dang. Well, we will do this again. running low on health. Probably let people touch it. They don't mind. Worse this time. Yes, it will. Alright, I'm just gonna continue on, see if I can't get this to work. Once again, thanks for viewing, and I'll be on for commentary later. Thank God. Alright, so I'm not going to make the same mistake I did before. I kind of spent my orbs in the beginning. You know, of course, those of you who do know or play Devil May Cry, you use orbs to buy, you know, health, demon upgrades, things of that nature. But in this game, I kind of messed up by buying a whole bunch of health in the beginning. So once I got later on and I really needed it, I kind of depleted my orb stash. So I mean, yeah, I'm banking up. I got 60,000, so I'm hoping here soon, you know, I'll get to where I am in my other story mode. Now I can start spending those on things I really need. For those of you who've just joined, Devil May Cry 4 is set in a city. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about it other than the fact that this guy right here, he's referenced a lot. I know him as His Holiness. I don't really know his main name yet. It hasn't been said or anything like that. But he's the leader of another faction that's kind of the opposite of what Dante and Virgil are. For those of you who know, Dante and Virgil are half demon, half human. This guy right here, he leads an order of angels. So you're going to see this guy's face a lot. He's pivotal to the story. It's really, really good so far. I thoroughly enjoy it, especially playing as Virgil. And we'll just continue on, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, for the record, these guys suck. Their shield is like ridiculous. Trying to fight these guys is really hard. And later on it gets intense. There's like 5 of them in a room and stuff. It gets really crazy. As you notice, it pretty much puts my momentum all the way back to the wall. And there should be another one. Damn it. Ooh. Keep the hits in while we can. Focus on his own. Come on, why are you running from me? Alright, well, I did better than I usually do with those guys. As you know, there isn't really, if you've played Devil May Cry, there isn't really a way to play really defensively. The best you got is to kind of dodge roll and do the best you can there, but, I mean, either way, it's still pretty intense. Alright, this is where I should be able to show you a little bit more. I made mention earlier in the stream of lore behind some of the characters, and there's a library, so this can kind of give you some insight. If you guys are interested, I'm not going to stay here long. Obviously, you know, the point of the stream is to, you know, progress through the story, but I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of the lore in case you were intrigued and wanted to know kind of what's going on. So this is the main character. It has the same description, it's just the alternate costume for him, if that makes any sense. I have different costumes for each character. This is Virgil. This is an alternate costume I have for him, so probably will end up switching back and forth. I like both of them a lot, you know, of course the original and this Legendary Dark Knight. This is Lady. So she's basically, you know, out to get the other two. Trish. I don't know much about her. Oh, interesting. This is one of the relevant characters in this story. Her and Nero kind of have a thing, if you will, or, you know, Nero has something for her. It's kind of, you know, always the go rescue the princess type thing. Credo, okay. This guy is who I fought as Nero. I fought him. He is an angel, and he is crazy. He's really hard to fight. Like, he's like one of those knights that I just fought, that we just encountered, times 20. He's crazy. He's got crazy abilities. He's really strong, has high health. His shield is impenetrable. Every time you try to attack it, it wrecks you. There's no way. He just like negates whatever you try to throw at him when he has his shield up. It's intense. This is the leader. Like I said, he's very prominent throughout the game, i.e. pictures, references. This guy is literally the weirdest character ever. He is just beyond ridiculous what he does in the story. I mean, blatantly in front of the leaders of the order, by what he does with the title of a holy knight. It's insane. I can't believe that, you know, nobody has intercepted or basically terminated his ambition to do wrong. It's insane to me. Not only that, previously mentioned Credo, he doesn't like this guy so much. I don't care for him either. She's part of the Order too, Gloria. So, I guess I ran into some new characters I didn't realize. Sorry about that. I didn't realize there was another page. If they're prominent, you know, I'll pull up the screen, but if they're not, then we'll just keep going. Oh, it's just telling me that these are new. I'll go ahead and clear them out. Alright, cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll just keep going. Here you can switch between characters and, you know, their costumes and whatnot. As you can see, Nero and Dante, so you get to play as those two. I'm playing as Virgil right now. But, see, I'm on level 10. Ridiculously hard. It's insane. I'm not playing on easy, that's human. I'm just playing on 1 down from the hardest. But it's enough. I'll probably keep his OG for now. See if we can't get any new powers real quick. That would be very helpful to have. Let's go look at Force Edge. I think I'm going to go ahead and save up and get this because it's really important to get orbs. I know it says increase the range. I'm not sure if it means that you get some more too. Hopefully. That's awesome. Devil trigger. I should get this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna save up and get that. The devil trigger is actually a really, really helpful thing to have when you're fighting against bosses or difficult enemies. It kind of gives you a power buff and a damage buff, so you can, you know, knock back and stun enemies easier. Yeah. Gyro blade. How do I activate it? Oh,
Too late. You're finished. Stand aside.
damn it. I don't know why I want circle before. Alright. We're through. Okay, now that we've unlocked that ability, we go back in here and you'll see that there's a lot of areas where you can use it. Please don't be nice. Okay. Oh yeah, way better. I hate those things too. Incredibly tanky for no reason. What you die? Okay. Cool. That should be relatively easy to deal with. Oh, I chose the wrong hand. It's over here. There is a lot of orbs to be had in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up. Orbs are vital to your survival through this game. You could literally be the world's worst player, like me. We can get through this game. Alright. Yeah, we get it. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is a jump pad. So I just gotta figure out how to activate it. And I'm guessing it's probably through this door. And I was right. Oh yeah, okay. So this part actually took me quite a while last time. The part that's really hard, if you... I wouldn't say it's hard, but confusing is... the story is linear, but it's not like open world or anything, you know, it's not a sandbox, but it does make you go through a lot of backtracking. So you'll have to continue through the castle, you'll have to, you know, look at new rooms. Like, this is the first door we went through to unlock everything. So when I first started, I was kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, what? I remember this room, so how did I end up back here? And then I was out in the cold, like walking around outside, and no idea what's going on. So basically, all you had to do, like I said, not hard, just confusing. Just come over here, grab one of these stupid things, knock it off the platform, get it into the hallway, charge it up, and send it down. Easy, right? But as always, I have to make it more complicated than it really is. Boom. So basically there's 4 of them though, right? So you kind of have to... You kind of got to make sure that all 4 are there, and then you have to go through that green door, I think. So we'll find out. I might be wrong. But these things are awesome weapons. It's really easy to kill things with them. If I remember correctly, you can smash this, oh, I guess I didn't really know. There's like a glass down here or something. I don't know if it's a blue orb fragment or if it's just orbs, don't really remember, but either way, it's all helpful. If I can actually line up the shot. Oh, it's at the... Man, it's at the other end of the hallway. I'm not trying to deal with that right now.
They're finished.
Cool. Okay, well since it went down there, I don't want it to go all the way down there. Did I miss? Nah, success. Awesome. So we'll go get that 3rd one, and then we'll be on our way to the 4th. I don't understand that. I guess it's kind of like here, you kind of got to knock his knees to your arm. You send it flying, but since we're already over here. Did it not break? Or is it down here? I think it's this one that's already broken. Line it up. There we go. Yeah. Woo! Red orbs. Totally worth the trouble. That was sarcasm. Alright. Now we're where we need to be. Skittish. One more. And if I remember correctly, I think it's through this door. Is this the door? No, not that door. It's the first door we went through. I think it's through this one. Unless I just came through this one. I'm gonna feel really dumb if I did. God dang it. Wrong door. Alright. One more. Uno más, por favor. Is this the door? Oh yeah, okay. We're good. Put a whole bunch of these Oh. Oh, that's cheap. Aha! Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in and supporting me. Like I said, I don't do this very often, but it's really cool when, you know, I do stream and people tune in. It kind of makes me want to do it more, so thanks again. Okay. So now we're on the other side of that gate. We were just in that hallway on the other side of this fence right here. Cool. We'll worry about this first. Of course. Totally missed the opening. No way. Oh man. Maybe not charge it up. Just move it. Kill that guy with it. There we go. There's one of the posters. One of the most OP weapons in this game. And it's in place. Alright. Let's see what's next. Oh man, okay. Boss fight. Ooh, hit hard. Yeah, what are those, right? They belong to him. Teleporting my part. And he brings out the angel. Uh-oh. Am I delicious? Freaking easy. Good hit. No. No, 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 no. I didn't think I was gonna have to use one, but I guess so. Hey, guess what? I can do that too. You did lure me all the way back here, so this might get really bad really quick. Always. I have to use another one, man. It's gonna one-shot me if I don't. Oh, that works. Alright. Come on, Father Christmas. Wish I could freeze people, that'd be so nice. Twice. Hey, I mean, whatever it takes to new source of power. Alright, this way it is, I guess. It was a portal. Is there a door off to the right? Oh, yeah. So yeah, that guy sucks. He's probably the most annoying demon boss. But I can extend my devil trigger, so that's super good. It'll help out a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and power up. This is actually really important, especially in a boss fight. When you have this power activated, it can keep you from getting stunned and things like that. It, like I said before, also more damage output, so you're doing more DPS. It's vital, so it's definitely worth getting. It's pretty pricey in the thought of upgrades, But in this game, as you continue to upgrade things, they get more and more expensive. So as you can see, I have my entire Yamoto tree filled out. So what I'm trying to say is as I upgrade Beowulf and as I upgrade Force Edge, it will continue to get more expensive each time, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of crappy, but whatever. You know, it inspires you to keep playing and get better and things like that, so. Just buy a couple of these. Never know when you might need them. So, as you saw, we've been inside this cathedral like the whole time. So we had to double back to go get all the gyros. Now we're introduced to new enemies. It's a pretty... Oh, right, yeah, I remember. Maybe it doesn't work like that. Oh, perfect. With Nero, how you fight these enemies, or at least the easiest way to, if you notice, they're kind of shrouded in like a dark mist, it looks like. The best way to bring down that mist is with Nero's arm. He can just pretty much strip it, for lack of a better terminology. You can just rip it off, and then they're really vulnerable to attack. But with Virgil, not so much. You can't really do that, so gotta work around it, I guess. Just hammer him with swords until he falls down. Not really that big of a deal. Once again, orbs are vital to your success. So I hope you enjoy the orb farming. Lord knows I do. I don't think... Oh, they can. Okay. Ooh, health. Nice. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh, well, there's two more, but I don't think you can destroy these. Oh, you can. Oh, jeez. Don't worry. I got enough for everybody. Alright. Remember, the game's not fun unless you cause millions of dollars in property damage. Nice. If you guys remember this room, this was the jump puzzle that took me 5 tries. Perfect. More gas and creatures. They kind of remind me of the giant reaper from the first stage in Devil May Cry 3, which was like my second favorite boss in that game. I really liked it a lot. think my ultimate favorite boss, or wow, yeah, ultimate favorite. I think my favorite boss from Devil May Cry 3 was probably Agni and Rudra. The weapons you get after that, they are really, really OP and super fun to use. So, if you guys have any experience or if you have any, you know, memories, fun bosses, you know, what levels you liked or whatever, feel free to comment. You know, I'd love to strike a conversation with who's watching. It's always fun. Nice. Holy water is always a great thing to have. It's basically like a holy hand grenade. It's great. Just double check there's nothing else to grab. And up we go. There's a golden orb down there. Might have to spend some time in that room and grab that orb. It's like a free retry, basically. Golden orbs are super expensive, but useful at parts that you know you have trouble with. But if you bank your orbs, like I say, it's really not that big of a deal if you can afford it. No, come on. Don't touch me. Oh, SOB. I'm not going to do that. Whatever. These guys suck. These guys are literally the bane of my existence. Look at this guy over here. How, dude? DPS? Cheated! Alright, onward I guess. Always grab the orbs. So basically what we're doing now is we're fighting our way back to the main room. Because if you remember, I picked up the that red bar looking thing out of the middle of the basement, if you will. So that activated all the jump pads. It gave me the power to be able to use them. And if you were here earlier, you saw that when we broke open the coffin in the middle, there was a jump pad on it. So we're pretty much almost done with this area, and we will be on to the next. Next area, of course, is more difficult in some respects. In other ways, I find it easier. Alright, continuing on. This should be the main room. And there you go. That's where the coffin was, broken now, and we're gonna go ahead and hit up the main area. After some red orange farming. See if we can't get back up to 60k. Like I said, I was very careless with spending these things. You know, I just bought a whole bunch of stuff to really just buy it, I guess, you know. should have spent it more on health upgrades. You know, the golden orbs are important, but they're 10k orbs a piece, and it does go up after that. I think it goes from 10k to 20k, so it's really, really steep of a increase. All right. Right, we have some health items banked up, so we should be able to do alright on this next part. Only 4 more missions and I'm caught up to where I was on my other character, Nero, so after that it's all brand new to me too, so should be fun. As you can see, the gold orb actually is already increased since I've bought other items. Like I told you, it's always going up. So it's at 20k right now. Blue orbs extend your health if you guys didn't catch that. But I already have pretty good health. It's definitely not worth dumping 30k into at this point in time. You know, holy water, like I said, it's like a holy hand grenade. It's literally ridiculous. I cannot even tell you. If I get into a spot where I'm having trouble with a boss, you'll probably see me use it. It's very rare that I use this. I try really hard to, even if it takes me, you know, 5 or 10 tries, like I try to do it in a way that isn't manipulative, if you will, you know, something that is end all be all. That's pretty much a holy nuke. Like, it's pretty crazy. Alright, let's look in our abilities here and see if we can't... Nope, not at all. Things are starting to get pretty expensive. Oh, what is this? Blistering swords? Oh, that does deplete the DT gauge, okay. Almost looks worth it, but we'll go ahead and we'll look around and see what else there is. Stinger 2, that's not a bad one. Okay. That I'm definitely getting. That'll help boost that combo multiplier by a lot. Alright, let's do it. Maybe there's a cutscene, maybe there isn't. There is not. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm fixing my broadcast settings real quick so I can see what you guys are doing or saying. I just realized I don't have the menu displayed. I think that'll turn it on, hopefully. Yep, sure did. So now I can see what you guys are saying. Looks like nothing. It's alright. Just gonna go ahead and probably turn that off. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this is like a board game. It's actually a really cool idea. Alright, let's see what our fate is this time. That is not good. I think that'll land me on red. Oh, another orb party. Nice. What? Chests? I've never had this happen before. Oh, sweet. Free star. Always down for free health. Alright, let's hope that the punishment isn't too severe. Oh, it is. Alright, so we just gotta fight some stuff. Alright, roll the die again. And then keep hitting the roll grab before. I already got the one over there, so let's see. Nice. Very nice. Sweet. Not sweet. Oh man, I hate these things. Oh, nice. Skip ahead. Oh well. One more fight until it's complete. Oh, actually, yeah, this is kind of intense. Really doesn't matter what I roll at this point. We survive. Board game of doom. Alright. On to the fun fight. Nice, yeah, first one. Nice combo. That was nice.